manufacturing error. My battery in my controller died, so I had to plug it in. It didn't warn me at first. It just said battery level was low, and that just turned off. Hey, at least I turned it on quickly. Oh, Jesus, I didn't see it. Oh, dear God. Hey, at least I know where to go now. And I know what I'm fighting. I was right in the middle of fighting, too. This was battery level low. Yep, sorry about that. 1 minute, okay. It's been 1 minute so far. Do the remaking of the stream. And, okay, great. Hey, at least save this far.
Follow me. It's this way.
And I know where to go. And I know what it's filled with.
It feels good to finally have a chance to hope.
I hate this charger. I hate it bad. Sorry.
These people, helplessly watching them
Charger's
suffer is
stupid as
being
crap.
difficult.
No, it's trouble that stupid as crap. It's stupid. Like, it would be low and it would still be on the charger and be like,
The tower on that
it's
hill
connected.
around here.
Better be running up this place.
The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it?
Yes, it's ironic. Let's go.
There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her.
Wrong. I'm not wearing my armor. Armor. We're not going the right way, are we? What was that? Hold up. Is that a... Oh, it's a door. It's a door. We can go, I'm coming. I was looking to hurt the goat. Missed. It is a frostbite fighter. Give me up here. No, no, no. Hey, that's my luck. Guys, help me. We're not doing much of help. I'm so dead. Die. Eat an ingredient to learn its Properties and slightly raise the alchemy skill. Ah, wait. Raid zombie. I forgot. I've got different things. First thing. For death, recharge 20. If I could actually lead them to the city, that'd be nice. But they won't climb down. They won't dare try to climb their way down. Oh, it landed at me. Guards! Guards! Fight them! Do you gods not say this? How?
Someone do something.
Guards, fight.
Somebody help!
Guards, fight. Guard! Guards do not know how to fight.
Help!
I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
Shadowmere? What? Wait, Shadowmere? It's actually killed him.
Guard might get nervous. A woman approaches with her weapon drawn.
I fought for a good reason. Guard. That's what they are, dumb guard. They're complete dummies.
Yes, my daughter. Them from her citadel at the center. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent.
up to the tower. Time to go back up to the tower. The wah-wah. The wah-wah. I'll know what I'm dealing with, and if I die, I'll just respawn wherever I saved. What? Why can't they accompany me here?
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Were they successful?
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
Why is it dangerous if they're asleep?
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate, and they'll awaken. Both orcs and priests alike.
What does the miasma do?
The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process.
Is the gas dangerous?
Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all. Once we get inside, all will become clear.
Oh, become clear.
What the?
What? That was mean.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with? Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open.
What? How do you know that? Oh, well, he's been here before.
Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here. Behold the Skull of Corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woe. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
I wanna leave.
What
Dawnstar!
How is it not affecting me? I'll wear their outfit to make me stronger. Says it's more stronger, but I'll still take it. I'm good for now.
Damn it! The priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released. Impossible, actually.
Nope,
I
not
wonder.
impossible. I've actually dealt with
There
one of
may
those.
be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done. I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina. When the orcs invaded the temple, I've spent the last few decades. I'll still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's go to the library. Is it this?
It's just up here. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within. Send you to oblivion.
We're still under attack.
We're still on top. Wait, what is that? It's a monk robe. I'm only taking it off. I have to Oh, I stepped on him. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. Pretty. But then again, I am only getting good stuff off of them, and extra stuff at least, because that's what it is. That's what they give me. The bar pit.
This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact.
I can't believe I actually found one of the armored loots that I wanted.
Never should.
I don't know what happened.
Time to finish! Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need. We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with?
Oh, it's up there.
Yes, my daughter.
I'm
Let
good.
me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor.
Is that some type of potion?
Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
That's amazing.
Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down
Burn
into
that
a
with your hand.
ingestible liquid. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person.
I'm going to be your best subject then.
As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
Sounds dangerous. How can you be certain? Forget it. It killed me. It could kill me.
I will not lie to you. There is some risk involved. The last time the torpor was imbibed could have been decades ago. But I swear upon Lady Mara that I will do everything within my power to prevent any harm from befalling you.
Do you know where we can find the torpor?
All believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample. The laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
Is it that? It is that. Okay. First.
Destroy this place! Tear it apart!
Sorry. What you got? You there? What you got? You got soul sword. It's one of those extra armor loots. Oh, weapon loot. I got both. It's a weapon and armor loot. That's what it's called.
Never should have.
Oh, no. This is madness. What is those mamas you call it? Is it?
We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
Where are you going? Where's he going? No, we're not going that way.
It's just up here.
Oh, yes we are.
We're certain
What
that
is it?
more will be awaiting.
Oh, the laboratory. Wait. That.
That it? That your best?
Ooh. What is this? You gave me a animal. I don't know what it's called. Just girl.
They're still here. Stop them!
Talking to her. Sorry, say that. I got some. All the way over here. I already know what to do now.
library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Almost everything has been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact. Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need.
I do.
Well, look, the tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor. Yes, the torpor grant quite a... Sadly, I have yet, as a sworn but I swear upon Lady, all believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there,
Saving.
we should be able to locate a sample.
Still here. Stop them! Done, man.
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find Torpor.
Oh, bone mold! I got the bone mold. That's what I'm looking for. That's actually what I wanted. Really badly. Bone mold. Heck yeah. I'm gonna...
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the Torpor. Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the Torpor.
Now you can talk.
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the Torpor. It should... I'll begin searching up here. The Torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, bring it to me. I'm relieved. So, I've taken...
Here? No.
Dawn Star's fate rests in that tiny bottle.
Here. here.
The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works. Let's continue. We still have much to do.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Varron.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina? Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thoric, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Agreed. To the death.
Then let it be done. Farewell, my brothers. Worked. Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it.
That's remarkable. It's as if I was really there.
How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull. Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend. Come. We must get to the skull and destroy it.
That was actually pretty cool. I was about to say that was an epic effect with it. See if I can actually find any more loot. I mean, it's pretty awesome with the loot thing because it's... Yeah, like the moment I can actually find stuff like that. Wait, what was it? Some people He doesn't bother helping.
A real fight.
Dang it! Apparently why most of the people leave here.
You shall not. Take heed. Never should have come here. Dude. It's nothing. No. No more.
way.
Baron, Thoric, you're alive.
No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice. They mustn't stop.
I shouldn't be brought into this. Hey, resist magic now. Which is great. I don't want to be a part of this. I really don't. I don't want to be a part of this thing. Moderation powers. Targets play for 6 seconds. I want to die. So these people, they suck.
Vermina, forgive me.
Oh Jesus! I can't believe I actually did that. That was really I'm gonna have to wait for a long time. Oh, that would be able to be a lifesaver. Oh my god. I got my own lifesaver. What is your name? I can't believe I actually no! Most of the dogs in Skyrim are just survival and asteroids, and I don't care. Oh. Oh, it didn't summon them this time. Where'd he die? I want to see where he died. I really do. I want to search the body.
Your enemies will soon know the wrath of Sithis.
Where'd he die? Where'd you kill him?
I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so?
There is murder in the air.
We had no choice.
Yes, you're right.
Taste it.
If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by... I knew Varen and Thoric. Is this punishment for... First, an incantation to remove the barrier. Come, we must get to the skull and destroy it.
First, where'd you kill him? Oh, there you are.
One day,
I fall upon you, late
our
Father.
dread father,
The
as
skull
I
hungers.
do now.
It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier, to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now.
Again.
Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
Your enemies will soon know the wrath of Sithis.
I don't understand this. I guess I leave then. My points of damage increases to 50 damage if powered with dreams collected from sleeping people. I've also got bone mold, a bit of bone mold armor. I've only found the thing. I got hooded monk red, and I have the hood to the right.
Perhaps we should find a random stranger to murder.
Because I
Practice
mod
does
for
make
armor
perfect.
and loot weapon, so I can collect it from anybody that I kill or any animal.
What prey awaits us?
Test it, shall we? Awesome. I'm sleeping people, so I can kill people in their sleep. That's awesome.
Lead,
Awesome.
and I will follow.
Oh, look at that.
Child
No,
of darkness.
I want that. Look at that.
Have you heard the tale of Matthew Bellamont and the great treachery of Jaden Hall? Kilboy's mother, and vengeance festers in the sun. The dread Father works through me, and his work has just begun.
There's like a secret way out.
I grow restless, as does my blade.
Yes, I do. Oh.
Dark Brotherhood. All hail the Listener. Lead on, sister.
Doesn't really say to do anything else but take the skull thing. Well, it seemed actually easy enough. And I guess now I should be able to...
Perhaps we should find a random stranger to murder. Practice does make perfect.
This way, right? It'll take forever just to get back.
My listener.
I don't even know where to go. I was right. Wait, but if I go that... What? But I came from this way. I had to have. So, which way do I go?
This.
Oh. No. I don't go that way. Oh. I'm so stupid now.
One day, you will settle.
I do not understand the place. One bit. Potions and deadly poisons. Alchemy labs can be used to combine ingredients into useful potions and deadly poisons. I don't see why I didn't start in the start. So
What a foul and unnatural weapon you made. Never have I seen its like.
open the white hole.
Just a servant of Skald the Elder.
The nightmares of Dom Scar have lifted, and I hear you helped that happen. You have my thanks. Don't bother me again unless it's important.
There's no honor in being a Jarl's servant. No Sovngarde waits for dust cleaners.
My blade is yours.
My only aim is to keep the peace.
How am I allowed to? Okay, give me a second.
Scald is very...
You're not as dumb as you look.
His hatred of the Empire. I'm Scald's house
dumb as you look.
head of his guard is Dawnstar.
Dawnstar has a history of being the site of battles that have crippled the fate of the Empire.
Just a servant of Skald the Elder.
I hope this
Worthy of time or consideration.
Don't bother me again unless it's important.
The dread Father works through me. And his work has just begun.
There's no honor in being a Jarl's servant. No Sovngarde waits for dust cleaners.
Lead on, sister. There is murder in the air. I can taste it.
I like this loot collecting thing. Because now I can actually find a lot of stuff that I never really get. Like the monk outfits. Have bone mold. I need that.
My listener.
I'm here to lend my magic to the people of Dawnstar. I served in the Great War as a Legion battle mage. I've no desire to go back.
All hail the savior of the Dark Brotherhood. All hail the listener.
You won't let me get to work.
I've been in charge of Dawnstar for over 35
Back to another
years.
fine day in Dawnstar.
Don't bother me again unless it's important.
What prey awaits us?
I can't ask for new work.
Damn nightmares have finally stopped. Don't suppose you'd know anything about that.
I'm really not in the mood. State your business or take your leave.
I grow restless, as does my blade.
Now I remember. You're that new member of the Companions. So, you what?
I'm no one special. Just a miner who swings...
I work in the mine just like everyone else.
Carl. His name is Carl.
I'm just one of the miners. I don't want any
The Wind
trouble.
Peak Inn features the finest bard in all of Dawnstar. Me.
Frost took
I'm
my
sorry.
husband years ago.
My mind was just
He
somewhere
was
else.
a good man.
Do you need a room? Drink. See ya.
I've suffered worse.
Ever learned. Red for the red.
Red Lord awaits!
My children all grew up and left Dawnstar to make their fortune. Well, hello. Until next time.
When they're Dwarvian. Get it right, people.
The bloodiest beef in the Reach.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink.
There's no shipments coming in, so I do nothing. Just drink.
Unlike my husband Clapper, I watch after our guests.
This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself.
Don't even think about it.
What can an old skull do for you? Sure, what can I do for you? Ysmir's blessing on you. This one's... Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. With a void wielding power of the ancient North. Believe, believe, Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and legend yet grows. You'll know,
Now you just tell me
the
if you...
Dragonborns come.
There's no shipments coming in, so I do nothing.
Watch what you're doing.
Drink.
I didn't do nothing.
Unlike my husband Copper, I watch after our
I'm what
guests.
you'd call a soldier of
was that you
fortune.
said,
Make me an offer, and I just might fight at your side.
Are just old memories that help the mead go down quicker.
Pay me to do it for you. We must really need that.
Doing?
One bounty. I didn't actually. I didn't actually meant to grab it. I meant to ask him if I could rent a room. Yes. Different one. Okay.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink. This is the Silverblood Inn. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Let me know if there's anything else you need. A key to Margaret's room. Right there. It's right there. It's not much of a crime anymore. Almost everybody has that outfit.
Need something? What can I do for you?
The tavern closed. Apparently it's really famous and I did not know about it.
The finest jewelry in all of Markarth.
That outfit. I'd rather tavern outfit.
I work silver, like your father. And his father before me.
I'm sorry. We're only interested in helping our patrons. For one, the landowners of the Reach. It goes without saying that they rely heavily on us for our silver and support. All the miners, farmers, and laborers in the Reach get their daily wages through us. Nepos the Nose handles that part of our business. He has a way with the workers. It's an old family, very well respected throughout the Reach. The Silverbloods run nearly all the lands in this hold, as well as the local inn. And of course they own Sidna Mine, the finest prison and source of silver in Skyrim. You want Thonar Silverblood. He handles all the family business. If you're here to talk politics, though, you'd want his brother, Thongvor. He spends most of his time in Understone Keep. It's an old family, very well respected throughout the Reach. The Silverbloods run nearly all the lands in this hold, as well as the local inn. And of course they own Sidna Mine, the finest prison and source of silver in Skyrim. I have records I need to tend to.
You just let old Nana know if you need anything. All right, dear? I've worked in the Treasury House for almost 20 years.
Creepy. Very creepy. It's like she would use a broom. And more smart goes by her, see, let's go.
Outsiders.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do.
I'll do? What are you talking about?
You want answers? Well, so do I. So does everyone in the city.
Yeah, down a bit.
A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess. This has been going... Please. You find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Wayland and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me. Once you've found out anything, come straight to me. Keep your eyes and ears open. So the clues... Here's the gold I promised. Keep following the trail and there will be more in it for you.
I oversee Markarth's smelter. Worker gets out of line, I get him back in line.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Warrens ain't for you. Trust me.
You don't want to be here. No one wants to.
Yes, I do.
know anyone here who doesn't have rattles or ataxia?
Yes?
You've been digging around where you don't belong. It's time you learned a lesson. You'll listen to this. Come on, let's see what you're made of. Enough of this! Do your worst. That's it? That's all you got? Fight back. Yeah! I was sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man hands out the...
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say? Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Lincoln. We'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Rift. Might consider joining up.
No, not leaving.
Everything all right?
Of course, nothing's all right.
You just let old Nana know if you need anything. All right, dear?
Working in... I'm afraid he's asked not to be disturbed. He has important business. Riches are a gate opener around here. Head right in. I have records I need to tend to.
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors. What are you doing here? I told them no visitors. Imperial, this is my business. Now get out! What? But... Gods, better! That's what you want, huh?
Do your work.
Nothing!
I yield!
I can still put up a...
Cleared
Must have run off.
No, she didn't die. No. I'm not split up with this. I am going to load a save. When I walked in here. You know why? Because I want her to die. Because I want her to die for her outfit. I'm trying to be mean, but it's true.
Working in... I'm afraid he's asked not to be disturbed. He has important business.
Business, you say?
Riches are a gate opener around here. Head right in. I have records I need to tend to.
You just let old Nana know if you need anything.
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors. The Imperial... This is my... Now get out!
What? By the gods, Betrid!
I never should have come here.
Guess it's all clear now.
Who's that?
Guess it's all clear now.
Is someone there?
My wife. They killed her. Damn Madanach. Damn his forsworn backside. Shut up. Only the gods can judge me. You want to know what the forsworn really are? They're my puppets. I have their king rotting in Sidna Mine. He was supposed to keep them under control. The blood of Markarth is silver.
I'll just go straight in and kill them. It'll be easier getting it started. All I wanted was that.
Excuse me. What's your business here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
An ancient city, Markar, built by the Dreamer, the dwarves of old. To think,
Yes,
an entire
Knuckles.
race eradicated. Not even I can take credit for
I'm
that
sorry.
feat.
Now, what is it you want? Don't cause any trouble.
Suffered who has committed crimes against Skyrim and the people. What say you in your defense? Smart woman. Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods, and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Want to cut the venison or mutton?
Redguard craftsmanship in every piece.
Go on in.
Yes?
Go on in.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
I heard you were at the wedding of the Emperor's cousin.
We'll be like, hello there.
We warned you, but you had to just go and cause trouble. Now we have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence
An
witnesses.
ancient city,
Work,
Markar,
work, work.
built by the Dreamer, the dwarves of old. To think, an entire race eradicated. Not even I can take credit for that feat.
You think you're the only one who knows that? We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanach until you showed up. You'll have plenty of time to take it up with the King in rags while you're serving a life sentence in Sidna Mine. You'll never see the sun again, you hear me? No one.
What are you in for, new blood? violent one, huh? Best keep that to yourself, new blood. Others find out, they'll consider that a challenge. My advice? Serve your time at the pickaxe and get out. If you're asking, that means you're the new lifer. Tough luck, friend. Those guards sold you out, but good. No one talks to Matt. And you don't want to talk to Borkle the Beast. Small... Got a problem with a prisoner? Get a shiv. Here Grisvar has a spare, if you could get him to part with it.
You serve your time by dick. You want to talk to... How about you get me a shiv? Not that I need one, but it's nice to have one in case I need to do some shaving.
Other prisoners get suspicious when we talk to each other, so keep it down.
Jarl decided I got locked up. Ah, you want protection? Maybe you could do something for me first. Duak has a bottle of skooma, finest distilled moon sugar. I'm shaking just thinking about it. Thank you, friend. Don't worry. I'll have that shiv ready for you.
I was sent here because someone said I was a forsworn.
I left behind my daughter. Bottles. Prisoners smuggle the stuff in. Only currency we have down here.
Whenever I get out of here, you give me one more look, and I cut you open. That skooma's mine. Skooma addict. Get lost. That's it.
Hey! Just give up! Enough! This ends now!
Damn addict's always stealing from me. Here, I hope you choke on it.
Jarl decided. Here's your shiv. Promise you won't ever use it on me, okay? Until next time.
Ready to pay the toll? All right, head on in. But don't try anything in there. Madanak is smarter than you think. Until next time.
Well, well, look at you. Your kinsmen have turned you into an animal, Nord. A wild beast caged up and left to go mad. So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed? You're one of us now, you see? There's a man named... Tell him I sent you. Ask him why he's here. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of Markarth is. Don't reach for a ship. My story, huh? Everyone in Sidna Mine has a tale. Let's hear yours first. When was the first time you felt chains around your wrists? Then you know the hard looks as judgment gets set upon you. The sneers of people who never had to face sentence. Do you have any family? Anyone waiting for you on the outside? I had a daughter once. She'd be 23 this year. Married to some hot-headed silver worker, or maybe on her own, learning the herb trade. The Nords didn't care who was and who wasn't involved in the Forsworn uprising. I had spoken to Madanak once. That was enough. But my little Aethra didn't want to see her papa leave her. She pleaded to the Jarl to take her instead. And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver. My daughter is the one who needs your pity. I'm just a poor Forsworn whose only regret is not killing more Nords before
I was sent here because someone said I was a Forsworn.
You serve your time by digging, so dig.
Do you remember the sun? Yeah, imagine hearing. Your meddling above ground reminded me of how removed I've been from the struggle. Yeah, have you met Grizz? He's outlived his minor usefulness. Take care of him. And then we can... Ah, Bork will muscle one out of you on your way in? Fine. Take this one. Our struggle is our people's struggle.
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me here with the Forsworn. Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Forsworn.
I was sent here because someone said I was a Forsworn. I'm innocent. The Nords framed me. I was nowhere near that murder weapon. Don't even think about it. Oh, what happened?
You've finally become one of us. Come with me. I think it's time I announced my plans to you and your new brothers.
What's going on, Madanak? You wouldn't have old Grisvar killed unless you weren't planning on needing him.
My brothers, we have been here long enough. It's time to leave Sidna Mine and continue our fight against the Nords. Through this gate, just beside my quarters, is a tunnel. A tunnel that leads right through the old dwarven ruins of Markarth, into the city. Well, what do you say, my brothers?
The Reach belongs to the Forsworn.
I say you've earned an early pardon. Let's go. Into the tunnel. Let's go. Good work. Get ready while I have a word with our favorite outsider. Huh?
We do this.
Already here now.
It wasn't easy.
I had Kai recover all the things the Nords stole from you. You better get ready before we break out into the city. And take this. It's blessed with the old magics. Something to remember me by. Now, I announce to all of Markarth that I have returned. Don't worry about your name. They'll know who to blame and fear after today. It'll take years, but I'll organize the Forsworn again. We'll reclaim our land, and then when power is ours, we'll have peace. A kingdom. Until then, let me offer you a warning. Beware the Forsworn. No place in the Reach is safe from us now.
Madana, think you can escape my prison, do you? You'll pay for what you've done to my family.
Your family? You poisoned the Reach with your tainted silver for long enough, Thonar!
Never should have.
Here we go!
I'm going. Enjoy.
There's no escape.
What is this? I'll kill them when you stand.
I'll bathe in your blood!
Thought what? You would get
I've been really worse by the No one crosses me!
I'll kill you where you stand.
Guess it's all. Guess it's all.
Somebody's here now. Somebody here now. Somebody here now.
Excuse me. Do you know anything about this?
Over here.
You're bleeding.
Just give up! You can't win!
Real.
Somebody here now.
Don't bother with Tacitus. Useless.
I'm Gord.
Until
Gorson is
next
the one you
time.
should ask if you need anything.
Did you see a dog out there? Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Got to think. Keep your nose clean while you're
I'm the
here
Dragonborn.
outside.
I just don't know it yet.
I'm the steward here. I serve under Jarl Siggeir. The Jarl has put out a bounty on the dragon that's been terrorizing the countryside. Here, take a look at this decree for details. May wisdom forever light your path.
Cicero is at your service. Oh, let's kill someone. Oh yes, Cicero and the listener. On the hunt.
I got you something. I hope you like it.
What do you need, love? Of course it has. Would you expect any less of me? Here, this is your half, my love. Leaving? Take the world by storm, dearest.
Dragon's Reach is so cool. All the kids there are mean, though.
Honor to you, my Thane.
What do you need, love? Ask anything. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Leaving? Take the world by... What do you need, love? Ask anything.
Heard the reforming... Dawn Guard? Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Reef Nests. I'd consider joining up with them.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Your blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Cicero is at your service, oh great and powerful listener. Listener? Oh, that tickles! Humble Cicero lives to serve. Let's kill someone. If I spy you singing, let's make before it's heard. Cicero is hungry. Need a sweet roll. Or a carrot. Must order another. In all the hard-to-reach places. And he says to the man, "It's not a hawker, that's my wife." Ah, I love that one. Oh, if I chance to see you, cat, I'll feed its corpse to my pet rat. Who's there?
You're dead! You're dead! I'll have your head!
Get across me. Dear Cicero will keep you from harm, sweet mother, forever and always.
Yeah! Oh, damn you! What was that?
Heal, and I may still
Mercy!
Is there singing for it? Dancing? Surely the dread Lord will at least allow poor Cicero to caper. Break that loot across my knee, and if the Butcher choose to fight, why then I'll set his clothes right. Crazy Cicero? That's madness.
Now, ain't this a surprise?
It's a bad time to get lost, right?
Get across me! It's close to my pet rat. When I next meet that fair maiden, I'll plunge my knife into her belly. Let's kill someone!
What was that?
Oh, damn you! Cicero is at your service, oh great. Break that loot across my... Just my head playing tricks. Oh, foolish Cicero. Cicero is at your service, oh great and powerful listener. Cicero is at your service, oh great and powerful listener. Home again! Home again! I'll return to the Night Mother straight away!
Get you something?
I'm the steward here. I serve under Jarl Sidgir and Jarl Dengir before him. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. May wisdom forever light your path. Sidgir can sometimes act too quickly, but he does listen to Helvard and I.
Hey, Ma. Welcome back. Hey, I got you something. I hope you like it.
You and I, we're the only people in Skyrim worth loving. That's what I think. Of course it has. Would you expect any less of me? Here, this is your half, my love. Leaving? Take the world by storm, dearest.
Oh, what happened?
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
The gods gave you two hands, and you used them both for your weapon. I can respect that.
Oh, what happened? What are you doing that for?
Shouldn't leave things around to trip over. A few seconds for myself is all I ask.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
subscribe, like, and comment.